Hey y'all, welcome back to the Indigo Corner. It's your intuitive bestie, Dr. Ken. Of course, I have to drink my water. I hope that you all are doing well. Happy post full moon. I don't know if you was able to see the full moon yesterday, y'all, but it was beautiful, big and beautiful. And I personally am already feeling the effects. So happy, what's today? Tuesday. Lot has happened since the last time we chatted, y'all. And I've been feeling y'all being like, Dr. Ken, come on back. And my spirit guides have also been pushing me on back. So here we are. It's good to be back, as I am absolutely taking my time with my gifts and just going with spirit. And so it's so interesting to see how spirit is watching and navigating all of us through this. So I'm coming here to share a few thoughts, well, not necessarily thoughts, visions that I was given about a few things. And I am going to pull cards, of course, and then we'll get on out of here. I just feel like today is one of those times where the collective was like, what's going on? What's going on? So first of all, everything I say here is alleged. Everything that I say here is for entertainment purposes only. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to email me, kjones316@gmail.com, and I'll send you the information on how to do so. I've been having a great time with a few of you who have become clients. So looking forward to reading for more of you. All right, let's get into today's topics. First, let me go into an invocation very quickly. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is what's coming for the rest of the year. There has been, it feels, and not even feel, it has been every day something new that has contributed, literally, like bottom of the day, contributed to like everybody's anxiety, right? As I get our cards together. But there's a couple, I want to express or share with you a message that I got. It's interesting right now how, and again, if you've been listening to my videos, you know how I've been talking about Pluto and Aquarius and how Pluto and Aquarius will be here for the next 20 plus years. Maybe I'll do a video on some astrology stuff. Let me know in the comments if y'all will be interested in like learning some astrology things, because it's interesting how all of this is just happening also in the sky. Pluto is the planet that rules rebirth and destruction, and Pluto, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, America was born, right? We're about to celebrate 250 years. And so 250 is a number that factors down to 7. 7 is a number of divinity, right? And so like there's a lot of alignment happening. And so what I want to express to you all is something that I heard very loud from someone who is now transitioned, Dr. Jane Goodall. God bless the transition. And what she reminded us is that we all are here for a purpose, right? And the further conversation about that is that we are all here for a purpose, and we are all the strongest warriors to navigate this. And I know that some of us may not feel that strong. And one of the things that was really impactful in one of Dr. Goodall's last words was, even if you do not know your purpose, you have a purpose here, right? And when I think about what we're going through right now, yeah, the strongest of us are navigating. And what's interesting, the first vision I'll share and what's going to happen for the rest of the year is that there's going to be an acceleration, and this card just popped out, an acceleration of awareness. You can feel it, you can see it. The amount of people that you are starting to witness be like, hold up, wait a minute. Now, what's going on? It's increasing. And what Spirit wants us to understand is in tandem with Pluto and Aquarius, which compels us to be about community and about, if you know any Aquariuses in your life, you know that they're all about sort of being to themselves, and they're very dreamy, unless it's about the greater good. And so Pluto is about destroying the things that are not about the greater good. And the greater good is starting each day, that there's something that happens in what we're experiencing. There is also a reaction that's positive times 10. That's what we got to remember. And we're also recognizing as a community that we're able to find a way without this mess over here, even though it feels heavy, but we're still here. So the rest of the year is going to give like an acceleration of that. So let me get 3 cards. Let me get the rest of the year. Let's do October, November, December. 1 card for the rest of October, 1 card for the November, 1 card for December of the collective energy and how we're going to get through the rest of the year. Because I feel like people are like becoming more motivated, and they're like, I'm sort of over this thing. Rest of October, Page of Swords. Careful with information. Pages bring information, but we holding on to the light. What did I just say? But being very careful. People are starting to research, read more. Did you all know? And my doctorate degree is in educational leadership and management, and I got it from Drexel University. And did you all know that, and this is going to be a mind-blowing statistic, almost 80% of the country, United States of America, does not comprehend words above a 6th grade reading level? Like, sit with that for a second, y'all, while this page is sitting here. Like, I mean, comprehend words above a 6th grade reading level. So when you think about the words that we learned in 6th grade, right? And versus words that we learned in 8th grade, like pusillanimous, right? And no judgment. If I said that and some of y'all was like, what? It's fine. Or like idiosyncrasies, like those words beyond 6th grade, almost 8 out of 10 people do not comprehend that. So when you consider that, and you consider how information is shared, and there's sort of this energy ball that goes around how we get information now. And the rest of the month is going to illuminate that for us. And we're going to shift in our, thank you, Spirit, how we get information. And we're going to be careful. November. It feels like a swelling up, you know? Okay. We got 2 cards for November, y'all. Yeah, I knew this. Okay. This here, 4 cups. This is like a tiresome. It's like November is going to bring like a like but the rainbow gonna be behind us, right? We're gonna realize that there is one cup remaining with a lot of hope, but we're still over it, right? We're over the information, we're over the misinformation, we over all that dementia that orange face killer is up there doing, like out here talking about that there's a whole riot in a place that happened. What, like, girl, what did you talk about? There's no fire, girl. Like, somebody should fly him there. But understand that, like, spirit wants all of that to happen so that we can see as a collective what we're really dealing with. And then November is also going to bring Ten of Cups energy. November is about a lot of family gettings together, right? Thanksgiving for those that celebrate and observe, right? We're going to celebrate our folks. We're not going to be paying attention. We're going to really, and the Ten of Cups card is the community card too. So we're really going to, like I was saying, we're going to dive deeper into that in November. Cause like it's becoming impossible to defend his, like, what he's saying now. Cause like if you defend it, you look just as crazy. But money's a powerful thing. Not more powerful than spirit, though. I just want to say that. Okay, spirit, let's get to December. Oh. Okay, so we just going. Okay. We got 4 across of December. First, Page of Pentacles. Balancing our information that this page is bringing about our finances, our money. It's the holiday season anyway, so people are going to be thinking about that regardless. So that is going to come from this sort of energy of family, right? And then we got this Hierophant. The Hierophant card in this deck, to me, when we're talking about what we're going through right now, is an exposure to even more of what is hidden, right? Like a groundedness and a celebration to being like, we really are on the right track. Right? But it's going to require a groundedness that we're going to have in December as a collective. Then we got the Queen of Cups. So that groundedness is going to be met with a spiritual awareness as well, right? So a surrender, if you will, to, look, we know that there is something bigger than us moving this, and we recognize as a collective it's beyond us. Because the pig is underwater. Do you notice that? Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. And then finally, the 6 of Wands, victory, baby. End of the year. I like it. The women still standing up. You see the people out there? That's us cheering. The women still standing up. So it's giving very much like we're going to. Y'all like my dolphin? Thank you again for my client that gave me that. It means a lot to me. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely going to be in a collective awareness of what this man and folk are doing. And what's also interesting, Spirit wanted me to share, is that, like, he's going to feel like people turned on him, when in actuality, it's like, well, I mean, we can't defend you saying that the sky's green. Like, girl, what did you talk about? All right, Spirit. Spirit, was my messages today accurate? And from you, Spirit? Was my messages today from you and accurate? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Big old yes. We appreciate it. Okay, y'all. Let me just really quickly, before I let y'all go, I do want to pull a song. One of y'all hit me up in my message, was like, I miss the song. So let me pull a song let's do for the next 2 weeks. The theme of what's going to be our song that encapsulates the next 2 weeks for the collective and everyone who's in the Indigo Corner. All right, we got one song this week, y'all. I like it. Let's see what we got. We got Neo, Sexy Love. She makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Just one touch. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, we'll just. And eyebrows. I'm just gonna keep reading. Like a volcano and cover her with my love. Baby girl, you make me say, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's my song, y'all. Anyway. And just can't think of anything else I'd rather do. Just to hear you sing my name the way you do. Oh, when we do our thing, when we do the things we do, baby girl, make you say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's giving very much. The next 2 weeks, we are going to, a lot of us are going to have a lot of self-love, right? We're going to really find it in ourselves to be motivated around what we possess and what we bring to the table and what we bring to this collective fight. Because the other thing that we have to understand is that in this moment where Pluto is, it is calling all of us to recognize our own superpowers, to become Voltron, if you will, for those who know Voltron, or just combine our superpowers, because that's the only way we're going to navigate through this, right? So because there's, of course this Neo song on the surface talks about one thing, but the energy I'm getting is like there's this self-love, like that we're just going to get into our own selves. And I love that for us, because we deserve that. Sexy love, y'all. Okay. All right. So that's all I wanted to come out here today and tell y'all. And I want to encourage you all to remember that you are here for a purpose and you are strong enough to navigate this. And there's a reason why you feel what you're feeling. It's okay for you to have conversations. And you are part of the larger whole. When we think about how big the universe and how vast the universe is, everything up there is moving, even though we don't feel it or see it, right? Same thing here. Like, understand that your one contribution is moving the needle. All right? Okay, y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.